Hello， 大家好，我的名字叫汪佳莹。现在我要介绍这个我们新的钉的名字叫钉 DNW， 看得到吗？
讲英语。
钉 DNW Singapore, and I'm doing a deck profile. Okay. Now I'm taking out the deck. Hold on, guys. I need to separate the cards. Sorry to keep you guys waiting.
And sorry that just now she speak Mandarin in the start. So today's deck's profile will be Divine Guardian.
Actually, this deck I built on my own. So let you see, guys, whether this deck modify good or not. I introduce my body first. This body.
Clear.
I introduce this body first. I will put this card inside my deck. It's because I can pay 1 gauge and I can find a set spell. Gate of Pardon, Forgiven, and put into my hand. And this side 3 monster, I like to put inside is because I can gain 1 critical and there is double attack. And this body wear is very golden. Yeah. And this one is very shiny. This card, the picture looks like a cat. Yeah. And I put this card is because if I enter the field, if I have 3 or less cards in my drop zone, I can gain 1 life. So I love to gain life in my body fight field. And this card is actually is not the main cards. It's just the normal cards. So I put it for the rest if I have no cards to cast on the field. And this card is only have 1 is because I don't really like the card. So I just put 1 card in my deck. And this card is size 0. And I like to put this card in my deck is because I can pay 1 life if my opponent destroy my card. And I pay 1 life, I can return this card to my hand. So I will put 4. And this size 2, I will put 3 is because it has moved, and when I attack the opponent monster, I can straight away return this card from my hand. So I just put 3 cards. And this size 2 monster is very pro to me because it has double attack and penetrate. Yeah, and it has size 2. So if my drop zone have 5 or less cards, or if I have a set spell Gate of Pardon on my field, I will have penetrate and double attack. So I put 3. And this card, I love this card so much. So I will put 4. It's because when I enter the field, I can use the effect to draw a card. If I have a set spell on my field, the Gate of Pardon, Forgiven on my field, or if I have 1 or less card in my drop zone, I can draw a card for once per turn. So I put 4. And this I only put 2. And it says 1. Yeah. And when this card enters the field, I can search for 1 set spell. So it's very pro. It's very pro to me. Yeah. And if I have 2 or less card in my drop zone, this card power plus 3000. So I will just put 2. Yeah. And now I want to introduce my spell cards. This is the new card, Heaven Shield. I think you all see before this card, Heaven Shield. So I will put 4. Yeah. And this set spell, I will put 3. Depends on my draw luck. Yeah. And this card, I straight away set on my field, and I can take up to 3 cards from my drop zone and put into my drop zone. Yeah, and I gain 1 life. And if my field have no monster or my drop zone have no cards, I can go to my deck and search 1 guardian monster. I straight away pay the core cost. I straight away cast on the field. Yeah, so I will put 3. And next, this is my sword. It's also called as weapon, and the picture look like a violin. Yeah. And this card is very pro because if my drop zone have no cards, the power of the cards can plus for 4000. So total power will be 6000. Yeah. And critical 2. So I put 4. And one more weapon is this. I just put 2 cards because I don't really like the cards. Yeah. So I will always cast this weapon. And this counter attack, I like to use it, but sometimes seldom I use this card to counter attack for my monster. And the second effect is I can take my item on my field to get critical +1 and penetrate. So I will put 4. Most probably people will put the spell for 4 cards. Yeah, depends. And the last card, this is also the shield. Yeah. Another shield from Hero World. Nullify the attack. Yeah. So guys, if you like my deck, okay, hold on, the camera is moving. Yeah. Okay guys, if you like my deck modify of all the cards, please leave a comment below and subscribe my channel. Okay, bye bye.